What's good, people? Welcome to another edition of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. And what the fuck is going on, yo? We're going to continue with this story because apparently the story is getting bigger by the day. Now, none of these stories is matching. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we are talking about the Nolan Xavier Wells case. Now, all three of the defendant stories are all fucking mismatching. How do you guys do what you do and can't even get your story right? That's crazy. The fuck, this must have been premeditated. Y'all should have had y'all shit together, story right. You got people disabling social media accounts. You got parents going into hiding, parents coming out defending right away. This shit is crazy, folks. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what's going on with this Nolan Xavier Wells case. You know how I got to start my show. I got to wait for the people to come in. We got 6 people in the building. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. This is Smoked Out Society. I'm Havoc 3E, and we got the latest information and news. Most likely, I dropped the link in the chat for anybody that want to come up here and parlay with me and conversate. Let's get some music going while we wait for the crowd to grow and we get into the content of what's going on. I'm going to leave this right here because I already got some stuff up in the back to show you guys, which is crazy. We're going to leave that right here because I got some stuff to show y'all. We're going to bust open another YouTube page. Let's get that out the way real quick. Boom, bow. Let's dead this right here. Let's go to some music real quick. I already know, man. I got to do the music. Before I do anything, I got to do a little bit of music as we smoke and we get it in, man. Y'all already know what this is, man. This is Smoked Out Society. I'm your host, Havoc 3E, man. Get them blunts rolled up. Let's get them rolled up. Let's get the smoke session. Let's get it going, man. Let's talk about it. That's what we're here to do. We're going to talk about it. But first, let's get some music playing. Get everybody's minds set in and me's and mellow. Then we keep them moving from there, folks. You already know what it is, man. Let's start it off.
Start explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the night I stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent wins, I don't talk much, I just build. I don't rush, every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love. I start telling people what I'm gonna do, cause they don't feel the grind I go through.
That's the word, we live, folks. Smoked Out Society in the building.
But I paid it in silence, no interview. I remember days I was overlooked. Now they study every move I took. Funny how they judge a book after it already shook. I was down, but I stayed consistent, even when it felt non-existent. Every goal I kept persisting. Now my mindset feel different. I don't argue, I just elevate. Let my work speak, let it demonstrate. Every loss I don't celebrate, I just learn and separate. Silent winds speak louder than the noise they make. I stop explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the nights I stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent winds, I don't talk much, I just build. I don't rush, every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love. I used to care what they all thought. Now I barely answer calls talk. I've been focused on the long
I already know, man.
I see
what the
small talk. I seen people switch for less. Seen fake love get expressed. So I learned to protect my rest and invest in my progress. Now I don't move for approval, I move for what's more useful. If it drains me, I refuse it. If it grows me, I choose it. I've been building from the inside with no spotlight can define. Every step is aligned with the vision.
Also, folks, if you really want to go all out and help your boy, make sure you subscribe to the Virginia Beach Destroyers YouTube page so I can keep that team in the 757 youth football algorithm. Please hook me up. If you bang with me and you mess with me, you definitely want to mess with Coach Jose and the 757 Virginia Beach Destroyers. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page.
In my mind, silent winds speak louder than the explaining moves at the results display. They don't see the night side. Stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent wins, don't talk much. I just build, I don't rush. Every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love. Now I move like I.
We got 7 people in the building. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I dropped the link for those that want to hit the paddle, man. We're going to have a good conversation, folks. Trust me, I got some content for y'all again today. We're going to keep on with this Nolan Xavier Wells case, man. We're going to follow this, man. This is turning out to be another situation like the last one with the other young black man. What's the word call it? Carmelo Anthony. I'm telling you, folks, this is getting dire, man. This is truly getting dire. And like I said, man, we have to be smarter. Our young black and brown men have to be smarter. You have to make better decisions. But like I said, we're going to get into the content. I want the music to mellow me in. I'm smoking, hoping you guys will come up, roll your blunts, get your drinks. You hanging out with Havoc 3E, and this is Smoked Out Society, man. We in the building, man.
I've been here before. No more chasing validation war. I don't need to prove anymore. I just open the door. Every failure turned into fuel. Every loss became my rule. Now I stay calm, never cool. Just steady, not cruel. And if they question how I made it here, tell them silence turned to career. I stopped feeding doubt and fear. Now I see things clear. I'm not loud, but I'm real strong. Took my time, I stayed long. Now my silence feel like song that was playing all along. I don't need applause to feel valid. I just need peace in my habits. Every step I take is massive. Even if nobody catches it, silent. Speak louder than the noise they make. I stop explaining moves, let the results display. They don't see the night side. Stayed up to change. Now everything I touch don't feel the same. Silent wins, don't talk much. I just build, I don't rush. Every setback turn to trust. Now my peace worth more than love.
Life be like, this is a club banger, folks.
I'ma let be like Miss Buses, long walks, crack phone screen, salt on my fries, but the rent's still late. I'm on my line, say, boy, you better pray. Friends in the group chat, laughing through the pain. My life be like good days, 3 in a row and gone. Paycheck hit, then the bills by strong. Scroll too long, start to feel all wrong. Still I wake up humming my own fight song.
My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep. My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. My life be like, up, down, back around every week.
You get it right,
My
people.
life be like, I fall, I trip, I rise on my eye, you know.
My life be like, hand me down dreams, thrift store fit. Laughing in the kitchen with the floorboard split. Gotta play the shell when the crew come through. Last light's gone, but the love's still full. My life be like late fees, side gigs, midnight shifts. Got the guy driving through the fog and mist. Show me where to go, I've been feeling so stuck. Radio too loud just to drown my love.
Some days it's why me. Some
Smoked Out
days it's
Society, we in the building, people.
Some days I'm quiet. Some days I'm wildin'. If I'm still breathing, I'm still
I already know. We in the building,
Turn
folks.
all this mess into something shiny. My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep.
When it cuts too deep.
My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. My life be like, up, down, back around every week. My life be like, I fall, I trip, I rise on my own 2 feet.
Miss Buses, long walks, crack phone screen, salt on my fries, but the rent's still late. Mama on my line, say, boy, you better pray. Friends in the group chat, laughing through the pain. My life be like good days, 3 in a row strong. Paycheck hit, then the bills by strong. Scroll too long, start to feel all wrong. Still I wake up humming my own fight song, fight song.
My life be like, oh, when it cuts too deep. My life be like, yeah, when I still can't sleep. My life be like, up, down, back around every week. My life be like, I fall, I trip, I rise on my eye, you won't
My life be like,
you already know, man. We live in here, bro. We are live. But before I play the next song, if you haven't heard, folks, then let me remind you. Yes, let me remind you. Be on the lookout. They'll be streaming their show live really soon. The Puerto Rican princess and the Cuban princess. Queens in my eyes. Be on the lookout, yo. Tokyo is just Melly the Chosen. Check it out.
Enes Beats on the track. Enes Beats on the track.
Yeah, go. And if you don't know what it's called Latina Sin Filtro. Latinas without filter. For those that don't know Spanish, that's what it is in English. You want to check out their show when they start going live. That's gonna be, folks. I'm telling you, I'm sure those conversations and them debates are gonna be wicked. And don't be surprised. You never know. He's always lurking in the background, the devil's advocate. So be on the lookout. We're going to go ahead and play 2 more songs, and then I'm going to get into the content about the Nolan Xavier Wells situation. We have some new information. Stories are not matching. Shit is already going haywire. I don't understand. Why commit a fucking crime and y'all was supposed to have this shit set up correctly and y'all still fucking up? It's horrible, man. Because I believe they did it, bro. I'm sorry. I believe they killed that kid, man. Once again, this shit is crazy. Get to a couple of more songs, and then we're gonna get into the content. Just waiting for some more people to hit the algorithm, come in and check out the post, the live. We got 4 people in the building. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. This is Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. And if you're a real friend of me, make sure you also subscribe to the Virginia Beach Destroyers Youth Football Organization YouTube page. Virginia Beach Destroyers, subscribe to there. Coach Jose does their media. You want to check them out as well. Let's get back to music. Like I said, open panel. The link is in the chat. Let's make it happen, man. I got 4 people in the building. Somebody got to want to say something. Let's get to the music.
It's never late, summer days still make you wonder. Should've been you and me, but never say never. And we can settle down with him, you be settling. Mama, why you waste your time? Won't go so far to say you can do better. Baby, so far no good, looks like you're fed up. Never tell you walk away, but it's something extra. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Never tell me when you want more. When me set me I go, you don't have to it. It's me I make your baby. Open the gate, love stick. You set your body shit. Your mind loving all night till you can't wait. Why won't you just wait for me, baby? Put that something sexy on for me, girlie. If you know, some man a boss, you trendsetter. From your left me, you can't find no better. Better jump ship and jump in at the jetta. Make your body spin down like a propeller. Why won't you just wait for me, baby? Put that something special for me, girl, yeah. Won't go so far to say you can do better. Baby, so far no good, looks like you're fed up. Never tell you walk away, but it's something extra. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Never tell you walk away, but it's something extra. Call me when you want more, when you want more. Where you been, my life? Let me dress you nice. Could be wasting time. With a young boy, not a man. I can try to fly anywhere you like.
Time out. Yo, Hab, what the fuck is that shit, nigga? Time out. Yo, Hab, I love you, Puerto Rico. I love you and all that beef. I gotta ask you a question, son. Yo, what's the type of shit you listening to up in this shit, nigga?
That's hard, bro.
That just sound like the Matruski boy dance hall, nigga. Yeah? That just sound like the Matruski boy anthem. Get that shit out of here. Rico! Hardest in the whole yard, nigga. We can't play that shit. We the hardest in the whole yard. You waiting?
Yeah.
Come on, Big Hab on the whole thing. That was the Matruski boy anthem, nigga. That shit was gross.
Nah, nigga.
You was bobbing your head to the shit, so you was getting
yeah.
You was dancing to that shit. That shit was horrific.
Let you be in the club and that shit start playing. As soon as she starts shaking that rump, you're gonna be like,
nigga, bitches don't think they run to that shit.
You think that's what you think? That's that dance.
That shit was horrific, nigga.
But I'm glad you hit the panel though, bro.
Please, now you know I got you, nigga. What's up, B?
Let's keep it 100. Explain this to me, Payne. We're gonna get it started right now.
But yo, hold on. Before you get started, say sorry for that Matruski boy album.
Get out of here. I ain't apologizing for some good music.
Hey, yo, hats on the whole set. Salute. Talk to me, baby.
But you know, Rico's on.
Rico.
So let me ask you a question. How the fuck you fucking three idiots come together, decide y'all gonna kill this young black man, do it, come back, and still can't get y'all stories right? Give it to me one time, Payne.
Yo, listen. Ay, mi madre. Yo, listen, let me tell you something, though. This is what happens in these stupid ass niggas' crimes a lot of the times. Somebody's heart is someone is. Oh, you got how many niggas? It was 3 of them, right?
3 white boys, 1 black.
Right?
Give it to me.
One out of a lot of times when you got hey mama, God bless you. A lot of times when you got co-defendants, there's always gonna be a co-defendant whose heart ain't in it like you in it, son. You heard? See, the nigga with the mastermind, he the evil one. He want this shit. But the other 2 niggas, they don't. You know what I mean? That's why the story never straight. Niggas be folded, scared as soon as they get caught. If the police never came and it would have been a clean sweep, you know what I mean? That's one thing, but it's never like that, bro. You do crime, you do time, my nigga. You do dirt, you get hurt. Why this little dumb nigga? Somebody.
How if y'all didn't do nothing and y'all don't know what happened? The fuck y'all do damn near the same day y'all niggas all lawyered up. Why?
Why?
He got on another boat with a shorty and bounced, right? He must have left his cell phone with y'all because he didn't want shorty to know he had a phone. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all killed that nigga. Y'all fucked your stories up because, like Payne said, one of y'all niggas is already folding because he ain't really want to do this shit. He was the weakling. You had the mastermind, and then you had the muscle. Because the mastermind is weak. He ain't strong. He has the muscle, and then you got the idiot. You got the one idiot like, damn, you think we should really do this?
Why?
Fuck, do what we
Yo,
told
Manito, yo, big bro, listen to me, big bro. Why you think serial killers get away for so many years and years and years and years? Huh?
Shit by themselves.
No co-defendants. No co-defendants. If you on a dolly, nigga, if you got, and you still gonna get caught. But if you don't, what is least likely when it's just you and your victim and nobody in. You know what I'm saying? These niggas had co-defendants because they pussy. They ain't know how to kill the nigga that really wanted them dead. He couldn't do it by himself. And now he got his man's folded and everybody don't know how to keep the story straight. They all scared. Big Irvy's on the house.
What's going on is, Hacks, that these idiots, we already know they had this shit planned from Jump Street. But the damn idiots are now all folding. Like Payne said, one of these dudes must be the weakling, probably ain't really want to do this shit, was really cool with dude, and they went ahead and did this, and now they stories ain't matching. You got one of the dude's mothers already talking about my son is not a soldier. Bitch, your son was there. Stop it. Just because you a fucking judge, don't think you're going to get away with the bullshit. And then what kills me is, you the judge, your son did that. Why the fuck are you deleting your social media account? Why are you deleting all your information? Like, what the fuck are you guilty about? What are you nervous about that you deleting your shit? Did you tell your son go kill that nigger? And when you come back, I got you, baby. I'm a judge. Don't worry about it. You know so-and-so's father's a lawyer, so you guys are good. Don't worry. And when we recover the body, so-and-so's dad is a Mason. So we'll make sure that everything... Man, get out of here. This shit was a setup.
And too many shit nowadays with all this shit going on in the world. Yo, and niggas in the legal game getting away with anything, son.
And
niggas out here getting... Pero vela esto, son, in Mississippi, if a black kid dies, it's not that important to the system as if the white kid would have got killed. Oh, I'm not a racist.
If it would have been 3 black kids and 1 white kid, nigga, they would have, Chacha, forget about it. Forget about it. This shit would have been on ABC News, 1, 2,
CNN,
3,
Alphabet City.
Nigga, you would have saw that shit on Telemundo.
That shit would have woke up in front of your doorstep on a piece of paper every day, nigga.
They would have gave the newspaper out free just to inform everybody what had happened. Oh, Lord.
This shit is sad, bro.
They would have found everything wrong about those three if they would have been black kids. Oh, that nigga, he likes to shit. He threw shit at his sister one time. He robbed his grandmother's
because
they would have found everything.
Because Manito, look at the fucking Carmelo Anthony joint. They finding new evidence that these kids was horrible, but they don't want to fucking focus on that.
Exactly. They trying to keep that under wraps, but as much as they trying, they can't due to the fact that motherfuckers are still talking about it and they putting it out there because they know this shit is wrong.
That should have been on Univision right now, nigga.
I'm telling you, you know what fucked the Carmelo Anthony situation up is? That they gave him too many years. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to give a 17-year-old kid that ain't got no criminal history 35 years to life. If they would have probably gave him like 5 or 10, maybe a lot of people were like, damn, yo, he stabbed him, he killed him. At least they didn't give him 20. They gave him 5 to 10. He'd be out in 5 years. But nigga, 35 to life with no possible, with the chance of parole. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga was
Ay, mi madre. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
4.2 GPA average, had a scholarship to 17 colleges. This kid was a star athlete. And them other 2 kids were star athletes in their own way, but I believe this shit was a hate factor. And like I said, Eddie, we know you had something to do with it, Eddie, my man. We saw the video. How you was changing your clothes, Eddie. We saw the video, Eddie. Come on now. We'll get back to you, Eddie. Don't worry about it. We haven't forgot about you, Eddie. We right now on motherfucking the Nolan Xavier Wells. But Eddie, we saw the video, Eddie. I'm sure the damn appeal lawyer saw that video too, my man. You did the
Why you stripping in front of the whole world, Eddie? Eddie was out there trying to gather up whatever blood stain on the shirt or something, nigga. He was out of here, son.
That man left there in drawers. He was gone. I ain't never seen nobody. You had people looking at him like, why this nigga getting naked? What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck you doing?
He folded right there. He got scared. That nigga was scared to damn, son. I got to take this off. Damn, before they get these pants got blood on them or something. You know what I mean? He was shook,
what
nigga.
It probably was. That's exactly probably what it was.
What else could it be, Hav? What else could it be, bro? You in a track, hold on. You in a track and fucking sit at school. You in the pool, nigga. And you not even one of the fucking athletes in that shit. Fuck is you naked for? The niggas that was running still got their clothes on. So what else could it be? What else could it be? But yo, Hav, go get him, son. Yeah. What's next?
So we got this video here that's detailing about the Nolan Xavier Wells situation. The pizza is done. What the fuck? Oh, my son is tripping right now. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, folks. Yo,
what you mean, son? Yo, my nigga, we're gonna fight after this. Go get the fucking pizza. I came here to say hello. I ain't come in here to put on a show. This nigga go ran for the pizza. That shit probably burnt, nigga. You got babies cooking pizza in your crib. Cameron, you fucked up the pizza? Better not fucked up the pizza, my nigga, because your pops was doing good just now. You heard, and you stopped this nigga for a slice. You could have brought that, yo, Cameron, you could have brought the pizza to Poppy, but instead, you make that nigga, yo, Cam, what's up, B? God bless you, nigga. But shut, B, cut the pizza, bring it to the computer with this nigga. Because he's always leaving, Cameron. It's not your fault, but it's your fault a little bit. You said the pizza's done. Cut that shit up, B. How old are you? You know what I mean? Which one is you, Cameron? 8, 9? You can cut the pizza at 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Or is it 10? But you get it up there. Now this nigga got me doing the fucking show. I came here to say hello and dip. I came here to say what's up. I don't know who the fuck the case is. Cameron. Yeah, I came here to say what up, B. Now I'm doing a fucking show on another nigga channel over here. You know what I mean? You got your
the Lord told me to tell everybody hi. I'm back.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy, yo. So right now, Payne, these niggas' stories are collapsing really bad. One of the dudes' parents is moving out. They moving from Mississippi. Bro, these parents, you know how much more guilty can you be when motherfuckers start packing up and moving? Where you going? Why y'all moving? Hold on a second. Why y'all just trying to get up and skedaddle up out of Mississippi now? Why?
Because the heat is on. The heat is on. When the heat's on, nigga, I ran before, but I didn't do what they did. They did some horrible shit. But I ran from parole. I ran from cases. You know what I'm saying? The heat's on. Niggas want to, yo, that's nature. That's nature. Like when a deer see a wolf, right? That nigga start moving. They don't want that smoke. Exactly. On the whole side. Yo, they almost fucked up the pizza.
Look at the story, how the story starts breaking down. Hi, Charlene, this nigga deaf about the pizza. Oh, shit.
Yo, what's up? What's this? B? Why they shaking hands?
Check this out. These people are about to expose shit that's going on. The intro's hot. Yeah. So this dude,
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom,
Time out.
hood brother's point of view.
Why that nigga look like me if I was African American?
you stupid. Hey, fucking
To all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
This morning, the desperate search for answers in Mississippi after the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells, authorities recovering a body believed to be the teen. Investigators and volunteers from the Cajun Navy spent the weekend urgently searching for Wells after he vanished from Horn Island on July 4th.
Nolan Wells was on a boat. He left from a private dock area in the Ocean Springs area and proceeded with his friends to Horn Island.
Wells was visiting the barrier island 10 miles from the Gulf Coast, boating with friends, last seen about 3 p.m. Saturday.
They left and went back without Nolan. From what we understand, he chose to stay there.
Later that night, when he didn't return home, his mother reporting him missing to police, then quickly taking to social media, posting pictures of the teen, pleading for help finding him. The heartbreaking discovery made about 8:45 Monday morning when authorities say the Mississippi Community College wide receiver's suspected body was found in the water just off the shore. His mother writing, "His father, our family, friends, and I are absolutely devastated," describing Wells as a sweet son who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Now, investigators say they suspect he drowned, but they're still interviewing friends who were with him as they work to pinpoint what exactly happened.
That's why we're still asking.
This shit is so fucking fishy, people. So they're giving you the once again, for those that don't know what's going on, they're giving you the basis of everything that went down. Now they're gonna get into the video and they're gonna start explaining how these dudes' stories are all falling apart already. It hasn't even been a month, and shit is already going bad for them. They're doing too much suspicious shit. Motherfuckers is moving, disconnecting social media accounts, people quitting jobs. Like, yo, this shit is getting crazy, yo. This is just for those that are just now finding out about it. This is a quick summary of what's going on before they start figuring out and seeing how these dudes' stories is not being put together. Make sure you subscribe, smash, hit the like button. This is Smoked Out Society. We in the building, man. It's an open panel. The link is pinned in the chat. I just dropped it again if you want to come up and talk. The cops do look suspect, Hacks. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I do agree with you. It's just this shit is really funny right here. But let's keep on playing the video.
For information, if anybody has anything, any knowledge.
And that information, the sheriff says, will help them paint a better picture of what happened to Nolan in the moments before his death. A toxicology report from the coroner's office is still pending. Guys?
Yeah, sad situation.
We are definitely thinking of Nolan's family and just hoping that they'll get the answers that they desperately are searching for. Alex, thank you for being on this for us.
Now, it's something that sticks out to me that I want to bring to y'all attention, right? Because understanding the circumstances surrounding this unfortunate situation, here it is. We have some kids that go out 10 miles from land to an island to go kick it, right? Hey, this is what kids do. They teenagers. Hey, this is what's going on. It's the 4th of July, right? Now, instead of them all coming back the same way that they came to the island, one of the kids say, you know what? I want to stay back. This is according to the friends that left him on the island. They come back with the story and say, hey, Nolan said he wanted to stay. And so we left. Now, what this does, right? I mean, if you dig deep into it, what this does right here is that this clears all of the kids that went with him. What's his name? Wyatt, Warren, and somebody else, right? This clears them because, hey, we didn't leave him. You see, we didn't leave him. He said he wanted to stay. right? And he was talking to a girl. You see what I'm saying? So that right there alone, I mean, to me, I don't know about y'all, but that right there alone to me just sounds like, hey, in order for us to clear ourselves and we didn't do anything, hey, we asked him to come with us. These are the reports. We asked him, hey, come with us, man. We finna go back. No, I'm gonna stay. So now we're cleared because we tried to get him on the boat. He didn't want.
See, but how do we know that? This is the accord of 3 people. How do we know that's actually what happened? Because if I'm not mistaken, on my last live, I showed y'all a video, which I'm probably gonna pull up, of them arguing supposedly on the island. So I'm confused. If he knew that they were there only his ride to go back and forth, why would he stay behind? Who would he guarantee would give him a ride back to land? Especially being 10 miles off of land? Fuck out of here. If I came with y'all niggas, I'm going back with y'all niggas and try something funny. Believe me, I'm not going by myself. Somebody else gonna go with me if you're gonna try to play me. I'm dead serious. It ain't gonna go down as easy as this they thinking. So something's not right here. This is the accord that was said. We're gonna keep playing, but this shit is, come on, man. How do we know that's what actually happened?
Want to get on the boat. He wanted to kick it with the girl that he was speaking with and told us that he would go with somebody else. They're cleared now. Ain't no blood on their hands, nothing suspicious about that or nothing. Because they made it back. He didn't. But not because they left him. It's because he wanted to stay on the island and chop it up with that girl. You see what I'm saying? And the cold-blooded part about all this, if you pay close attention, we have a police, we have law.
Who's this girl? Who's the girl? Y'all 3 are his friends. Why don't y'all go to the police and describe this girl to the police so the police can find her? That's your boy. I'm like, yo, officer, shorty looked like this, and this. She had this on, that on, this and all that shit. Why y'all ain't doing that? Because there ain't no fucking girl. That's the way I'm thinking. I don't think.
Hold on. A girl hasn't appeared yet?
Huh?
Has a girl came on and said, yeah, I was with him or some shit like that?
As of right now, no, I don't. We haven't. Nobody's heard nothing about no girl. That's he say right now. As of right now, that's he say. That's he say. That's what I'm saying. Where's this girl at? Where is the cops doing an investigation trying to locate this girl that supposedly he's still
that's
behind?
A good question.
You know what I'm saying? Where's this girl at? He said she's still back. He's still back with his shorty. Let's go ahead. Let's find shorty. Apparently, everybody that was on that island needed to get there with a boat. True or not true, Payne, right? Everybody had to leave land. It was 10 miles off of land to get to that island. So you have to keep a ship log of everybody who has a boat or went on that island. Because you can't just go to no random island and start throwing parties. That's not the way it works. So miss me with that bullshit. This shit ain't, the math ain't mathing. Let's get back to the video.
Enforcement pushing this narrative, right? So in other words, to me, the law enforcement agent is saying that I believe the guys that came back. I believe them. There's nothing suspicious about this. He wanted to stay. So these guys right here are in the clear because this is what they said happened. You see, there's no, wait a minute, hold on. We understand that's what they said, but, we still got to do an investigation. Ain't none of that. It's these guys said this, right? Now, let's change it around a little bit. Let's flip-flop the whole demonstration, right? Let's just say that it was 4 brothers or 3 brothers and a white guy, a teenager, prominent football player, well-to-do off family, and all of a sudden, the white guy ended up missing. It'd be a whole different narrative. It won't be they came back, and it'd be we're still doing a thorough investigation. Somehow, one of the guys ended up with his phone. We don't know how that happened. That is suspicious. It'd be all that type of stuff. It won't be no cut and dry like he just laid it out there in front of us. It won't be like that. Come on now, we got to be 100 with this thing. If it was 3 brothers and the white guy end up missing and then was found dead, come on, them is suspects.
Facts.
Because they are the ones that was the last people that seen him. Those are the people that was with him.
Facts.
They have become suspects.
Facts.
Instantly, without no questions. I mean, look, we gonna keep it real. But now that it's the other way around, these guys are not suspects. We believe what they said to be true. They're in the clear because when they left, he was alive. You see?
How do we know that? How do we know that? How do we know that when they left, he was alive? Is there any proof of that? How are these people jumping to the conclusion and believing these 3 kids? There's no fucking way. Get out of here. Yo, Payne.
Yo,
I went to Puerto Rico yesterday. And then after Puerto Rico, I went to the Dominican Republic. I went to Florida, and then I got back here this morning.
how you do that shit?
I flew. I had a private jet.
How private was that jet, nigga?
Don't worry about it. I just had a private jet. I went to all those places, and I came back.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, you have to accept that. That's what I said.
Nah, nigga, I don't accept that shit, nigga.
Well, what the fuck? That's what apparently this is what's going on here. We're going to sit here and accept the word of 3 fucking kids? Get the fuck out of here. With all the shit that was happening, get out of here. That's bullshit.
Just left him on the island. They was able to speak to him and everything, and he was alive. But there's nothing suspicious about them having his phone. Nothing suspicious about that.
Bro, everybody in the world knows nobody gives up their cell phone. Nobody in their rabbit ass mind gives up their cell phone. He flew en la pinga de el pelito. ¿Qué cojones? Esta tipa. Mira, esa boca. Te la voy a lavar con jabón. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Like, we really out here gonna just, this shit is like, it, and then it misses, come on, man. You know what kills me? I'm not that hyped today because we know it's Mississippi and he's black. Really? Come on. Are we really expecting anything to be done against them 3 blonde, blue-eye, white boys who took a black athlete to an island, gave him the business, and booked it? Stop playing. This kid was about to get tryouts for D1 colleges and everything, too. They were probably jealous of him. Come on, man. That's why I said, man, it's got to get to the point we're going to have to start teaching our young black and brown men. You might want to stop hanging with them, man. Like, it ain't that serious, bro. You might want to start leaving that shit alone. Right now, we live in times where we might just want to stop fucking around with them, man. These motherfuckers are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Donald Trump got a lot of them, you know. Let's keep it 100. He does. He got a lot of them somewhere out there, man. This shit is crazy, man.
Nothing. Because I'm thinking to myself, how y'all get his phone? That's suspicious to me. How did y'all get his phone?
And then took it to his
and
mother.
Everybody that got a teenage son or daughter, anything.
And then they took the phone and dropped the phone off to his mom. You got to be out of your fucking rabbit ass mind, yo. That's crazy, yo. That's motherfucking crazy. Stop it. We know for the fact that these teenagers do not give up their phones for nothing. For nothing, they don't give up these phones. Yo, these 3 little niggas got balls, bro. You got to keep it and make it 100, bro. These 3 little niggas got balls to go to that kid's house and give his phone to his mom after what they did, bro. That's fucking wild, bro.
thing like that, y'all know them kids is not finna leave their phone. Them
Yeah, the
kids is-
phone
look, they
companies
put
can
the phone
ping
in their
wherever you
drawers
been
on
at
in the
all
morning.
year, nigga.
Look,
Wherever
these
that
kids
phone been at, they can
don't
ping
even
that
brush
shit.
their teeth, wash their face.
Motherfucker, I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. But the thing is, they're gonna ping it. Yeah, they could ping where it's at. The question is, can they pinpoint, locate exactly where the phone is? Like make a detail of the phone was traveling, moving around the island like crazy. Like they gotta show that, man. Cause the math ain't mathing, bro. Nobody gives their phone up. Nobody. Why would y'all have his phone? He would want to keep that just in case something happened. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? How blatantly stupid can you be not to fucking? We're not even cops. We're fucking YouTubers. We're random people just sitting here looking at the evidence and the facts, and we're all making the same fucking determination. But the motherfuckers who are in power that can go ahead and use the resources to really do this shit are fucking sitting there looking huh? They said they left him. He wanted to stay on the island. Sit your words. Get out the way. Stop it. Go sit down. You kidding me right now? Get out of here. How blatantly disrespectful. Come on, don't fucking do that. Stop playing with our intelligence, man.
They on the phone. You see, so for him to leave his phone, or according to what they said, for them to say he wanted to stay back and then somehow we ended up with his phone, nobody is explaining that. How did they end up with the phone? Nobody is explaining.
I'm on a fucking island 10 miles away from land. Nigga, I got 2 extra batteries for my cell phone just in case, with my tablet and a backup cell phone.
Yo, but I'm mad because I can't look at this nigga without thinking that he looked like my pops or some shit. What the fuck?
This nigga Payne is crazy. Let me find out, Payne. Oh shit.
In that part right there, because that right there is the most suspicious piece of this whole demonstration. I mean, amongst other things, right? But just that right there, how did they get the phone? And look, the only thing that I can think of, well, you know, before I even go into that demonstration, we also got to think like this here. He's talking to this girl. You would think, you know, that he would want to have his phone, being that, hey, look, the people that brought me here is about to leave. So just in case I don't get a ride, or just in case anything happens, I have my phone. I can call 911. I can call my mama. I can call my father. I can call my homies and stuff like that. But no, he let them leave with his phone.
That's crazy, Tokyo. It's just, yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at that. I'm reading the comments, wondering like what the fuck is going on. I see some of Hack's comments. I see some of your comments up there, but if you're saying other things than what's up here, yeah, something's missing then. I just made a comment about the topic and YouTube deleted it. Wow, that's crazy. What the fuck is YouTube doing? This must be a sensitive case then. I'm telling you, they probably fucking trying to keep this shit under control. You never know. We already know what fucking YouTube has been doing lately. They've been acting real stupid.
Nah, it's not sitting well with me. The only way that I can believe in my mind, you know, until other evidence come out proving about this phone, is that somehow he was man over.
Yeah, Irv, she's in the chat. You don't see her? Yeah, Irv, she's in the chat. The fuck is going on with YouTube tonight? They tripping, folks. Make sure everybody subscribe, smash, just in case if YouTube is probably bugging or they're having a little glitch or something like that. That could possibly be what it is. They're probably glitching or bugging out right now.
Boy, and that's
But
how
I can see
that's
the
how
chat. If you say something to somebody, I'll let them know.
he left with his phone. I'm talking about, man, that's the only way I can think of it. You know, if they wait going back to, you know, to inland and somehow he got, you know, pushed off that boat and they kept on going, hey, that's how they kept the phone. They didn't put that part right there and then to say, you know, hey, look, check this out. We just did this. They forgot about the man phone. They forgot the phone was still on the boat with them. You see what I'm saying? I mean, and that right there is, I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying this is a possibility. Because, I mean, what else do we got? What else can we work with? How did they get the phone? Nobody is explaining that part right there.
Of course, they're not going to.
And then the cold-blooded part about that, once they get the phone to the mama and she get to doing her homework, once they get the phone to the mother and the father and they get to going through the phone, they come to find out that, hey, text messages is missing.
Wow.
Check it out.
Have been asked to turn over his cell phone to the Mississippi law enforcement authorities. But even that is troubling to them because they're saying messages that were deleted from his cell phone. So they want to try to dot every I and cross every T and invest.
Shout out to the chat. I see you, Stephanie. I see you, Catherine. Hello, ladies. How we doing this evening? Don't worry about it. I'll catch you guys up really quick on the show. We're basically talking about the Nolan Xavier Wells case. Like, a lot of their stories now are crumbling. It hasn't even been a month, and these 3 kids' stories are crumbling. The math ain't mathing. The cell phone, when they turned his cell phone over to his mom, it was violated. We're now finding out that there was text messages deleted, stuff removed off the phone. But once again, we have dumb criminals out there. Why? Because no matter what you do, no matter if you delete a text message, the shit stays on the phone, on the chip and the SIMS card, because you can't delete that. It just has to be hacked by the pros, the professionals, the cops, and they're going to find all those deleted text messages. So once again, these 3 kids, they didn't use their head, folks. Let's keep it 100. I don't think these kids are smart. And you know what? This is the best theory that they've come up with. And I believe that's what happened. On the way back, they were probably still arguing and fighting, and they pushed him off the fucking boat. That's how they were able to keep his phone, because he was pushed off the boat without his phone, because he probably had his phone placed down. They pushed him off the boat. He wound up drowning and dying. When they got back to the shore, oh, nah, he's still back on the island with some girl. Who's the girl? Why won't y'all give a description of the girl to the police? What does she look like? What does she smell like? How long did he know this girl? Were they vibing? Where did she come from? Why would you leave your boy on an island that's 10 miles away from fucking shore? Because supposedly he wanted to stay back. So if he wanted to stay back, why do you have his cell phone? Who the fuck stays on an island 10 miles away from land with no boat when his fucking ride is leaving and he gives you his cell phone? Who the fuck does that? Stop it. Go sit down. Try again. The 3 of you guys need to sit down again and rework out your story. Restructure it, because it's not making any sense. You guys are killing yourselves. Once again, if you had this plan unpremeditated, you guys should have had all these loose ends covered. And apparently, you're not looking too good right now. It makes no sense. Your stories are folding. You're cracking. And it's embarrassing. Plain and simple, folks. The story is just wild crazy. It hasn't even been a month, Hacks. All this took place on the 4th of July. Yo, Hacks, today is the 9th. The 4th of July, Hacks, 5 days. In 5 days, this is everything that's happened, Hacks. Come on now. Damn, criminals normally a little bit better at this. You know what I'm saying? Criminals normally do a little bit better at this. This happened on the 4th of July, folks. Today is the 9th. You dudes in 5 days are already smelling like doo-doo. Seriously, you dudes are horrible. I don't think you guys really thought this shit out too well. That's the thing, Miss Love. The autopsy has not come back yet. The reason why is Benjamin Crump and his other teams, they don't want the state of Mississippi to touch the body. This is the kicker. Watch this, Miss Love. Those 3 boys that went with him out there, let me give you a quick history on them. One of them, his mother's a judge. The other one, his father's a lawyer. And the other one's father is a Mason. Yo, are you serious? All of them deleted their social media accounts, Miss Love. Their parents did the same thing, deleted all of their social media accounts. Why are you doing that for? You ain't had nothing to do with what your kids did. Stop it. What the fuck we got going on here? Who you capping with? And then let's just say he did stay on the island with a chick. He gave them his cell phone, say, yo, hold my phone. I'm good. Y'all good. Get ahead. I don't need the phone. Why, when the phone was given to his parents, the phone was tampered with? Messages were deleted. The phone was rambled through. Photos, everything. Stuff was missing off the phone. Why? Things that make you go, The math ain't mathing, folks. Let's watch the video. Look, listen. The math just ain't mathing.
Investigate everything. They said it's very improbable that Nolan would not have wanted his cell phone with him if he was going to stay on the island.
Mm-hmm. The deleted text messages on his phone. His parents found that. Who found that out?
No, well, they got his phone, so they're trying to figure out. There's deletions on the phone, and they're trying to look at what is that about. There's so many inconsistencies.
Deletions off his cell phone. Now, look, I got to be 100 with y'all. You know, I understand that right there sounds mysterious, right? That sounds suspicious, right?
Facts.
But we don't know what was deleted, right? We don't know when those messages was deleted. You understand? We don't know if Nolan deleted those messages, right? So for me, that demonstration right there, even though it sounds suspicious, I would like to know what was deleted. When was it deleted? Was the messages or pictures or videos deleted after, he came up missing? Or, a little bit when they said that, hey, no, we hit the shore around 3, was they deleted then? You see what I'm saying?
And they
look, don't get me wrong. Like, because to me, these boys is suspicious.
Facts.
They should be suspects. Facts. And the reason why I say that is because of this right here. According to the reports, that girl that he was talking to, Katie McCormick, right? She and her mother has came out and said, hey, look, check this out. We cooperating with law enforcement fully. And according to what Katie McCormick is saying, she's saying that, hey, after me and him got to kicking it, he went back with his friends. He didn't get a ride with us. He wasn't with us. After me and him got done dialoguing, he went back with his friends. You see what I'm saying? Those same friends that.
So they found the girl he was kicking it with. The girl came forward with her mom's people. Now the story's getting spicy. The girl came forward. She said straight up, yo, we was kicking it. All was Gucci. I was feeling him. Everything was legit, but he booked it with his peoples. Yeah, I knew you was gonna come up. I knew you was gonna come back up now, huh? Now you want to come back up.
Because my pop's up here, nigga.
Now after you heard that, you want to come back up here. You see what I'm saying? Now we got the girl. The girl was 100. She came out with her mother and said, yeah, I was kicking it with him. We was feeling each other and everything, but he left with his peoples. There was no space for with him on my ride. He booked it with them. He didn't stay with me. We kicked it. We did what we did, and he left with his peoples. Even her peoples are saying the same shit. Yeah, he left with his peoples. Come on, man.
Come on.
What is going on here?
Get him, man. Yo, you and my pops, y'all niggas doing a good job on this blog, nigga.
Seriously, what is going on here? Someone please explain to me. Are we going through fucking the Epstein Files 2.0 with a murder of a black kid now? Because this is these cover-ups. This is gonna go down as the year of the greatest fucking cover-ups.
The cover-ups.
Get out of here.
Yo, you know what though? You know what's crazy though?
What?
That since 2020, like almost every year has some kind of theme to it, nigga.
Yo, yeah, this year's the year of the cover-up. We covering up the Epstein Files. We covering up the Carmelo Anthony situation. We covering up the fucking Jeffrey Epstein situation. We covering up this bullshit here. What else are we gonna fucking cover up? We covering up the fact that Mitch McConnell is dead and they don't want to fucking admit it. This is crazy. This is the cover-up year.
We need to cover up Big Herb's head, nigga. You heard?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Get out of here! That shit crazy, yo. Give me a second, people. Let's play.
Shout out to Herb.
Said they left when he was kicking it with Katie McCormick. You see, this type of stuff right here make you say, "Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute."
Yo, why I keep freezing, B, and this nigga picked up the phone.
But not that there. Reports are being put out there and found his body. They deleted their social media way before they found Nolan's body. So what that tell you? Suspicious activity. But not the only people that didn't delete their social media is the people that are like here with the family right now. And Katie McCormick and her family is locked in with the family like this now. They had reason to be. They had no reason to delete their social media and stuff.
So I'm gonna ask you now, Payne. You hearing this, Payne? You hear your pops right now talking? Like,
yeah,
what the
I
fuck, yo? Now you a cop. You a lead detective in this case. What the fuck are you saying right now?
What?
You heard what he just said. This is all the information that's being presented. Now you got the girl telling you to your face, yeah, Officer Payne, I kicked it with him. He kicked it with me. We did what we did. But he left with his peoples. I still with my peoples. Look, my peoples is telling you the same thing. He left with his peoples.
What, the suspects are trying to say that he left with the shorty?
Yeah, they told the cops that they left him with Shorty on the island. Shorty said no. Shorty came out real quick. She's cooperating with law enforcement and the family of Nolan Xavier. She said no. He kicked it with me. I kicked it with him. And when we was done, he left with his three peoples. She said he left with his three friends. And then all of her peoples are backing her up and saying the same thing. Yeah, they were kicking it and everything and stuff like that. But then he left with his three friends. I'm believing these motherfuckers threw him off the boat, yo. They threw him off the boat on.
Hold on, Hav. What if Shorty has something to do with that shit?
I don't. If Shorty has something to do with that, Shorty would not be cooperating 100% compared to what the other three are doing.
Wait a minute. Don't say that, because there's a lot of people guilty as shit and they're cooperating and pointing the fingers.
Yeah, but you know what? Shorty's not the only one that's cooperating. She's got a whole bunch of other people who's saying the same thing. Yeah, they think that everything is good, but then he left with his friends and she came back to us. We watched him leave with his friends. There are multiple people saying that they saw him leave with his three friends.
No, I get you, but what's her alibi? After she seen him, where she went?
She's still with her friends. She didn't go nowhere. They were all together in a group on the beach. And when he decided to leave, he left with his friends and she stood with her peoples on the beach. And all her peoples are saying the same thing. Yeah, he left with his 3 friends. She stood with us and we kept it kicking. So she's even cooperating with the police compared to those other 3 motherfuckers who lawyered up the same day they got back. Them niggas all got lawyers. Come on, that shit is suspicious right now. That's crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? Serial killers have cooperated with the same investigation they was charged for. That's a fact, bro.
You make a good point. Talk here is just. You make a valid point. But the way it's looking, with her having alibis and other people saying that they watched him leave with his 3 friends, I'm starting to believe there was a fight on the boat. They threw him off, or he fell off. Something happened, and they let him drown or die. And when they got back to the island, they gave up. They did what they did on his phone and gave his phone up to his parents and kept it moving. Because the first thing they did was they lawyered up. Why would they lawyer up? If they were not guilty of nothing, why the fuck, after they gave up his phone to his parents, they all 3 went and lawyered up?
Hey, yo, let me tell you something real quick, though. Y'all niggas in the bushes, man, hit the like button, share the live. Don't say cash out the squad. You know what I'm saying? We're here for y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? But look alive, motherfuckers. You heard, let's get it.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Definitely. I appreciate everybody that's watching tonight, man. Spread the word on this, man. People need to understand what's going on, man. We can't keep losing our black and brown young men, especially the talented ones, the ones that can make something of themselves, that are making something of themselves. This has to stop, man. And right now, once again, and you know what I blame all this on? I'm going to keep it 100. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I blame this on Donald Trump. He has empowered a lot of white people that are bad to do stupid shit like this and think they can get away with it, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Come on, we got the KKK walking around masked up in streets and shit like everything is Gucci. You think they would be doing that shit if Donald Trump wasn't president? Get out of here. They would have got mollywopped on them highways. They would have got jumped. A couple of them would have probably got hung themselves for being stupid. We got to keep it real, man. This is getting out of hand. Make sure
yo, Hab. Hey, yo, Hab, I'm going to tap right back in because my phone going to die, nigga. You heard?
No problem, man. No problem.
Yo, get him, though, son. Let him know what's up, B. Rico.
Rico, we in the building. This is Smoked Out Society, home of the Rico Squad, man. Let's get back to the video, man. Let's get back to the video, people. Here we go.
Like that, because they didn't do anything wrong. You see, when you do stuff wrong, you try to hide. You know, you don't want to be, you know, exposed. And in this situation, these boys looking suspicious every day as more and more information is coming out. The deletion of the messages, like, hey, you know, if they deleted those messages after they said that, hey, you know, we left him, and when they had the phone in their possession, that's funny. That's suspicious. But we still got to wait for that right there to come out. You see what I'm saying? Now, one thing we got to understand is this right here. We're dealing with the state of Mississippi. Mississippi got a cold-blooded criminal history, y'all. Especially when it comes to black folks. Especially when it comes to white folks killing black folks.
You already know.
See what I'm saying? In the state of Mississippi, you can kill a black person and look, it's going to get swept up under the rug.
That's a whole fact.
That is the history. That is still
Lord Jesus. Yes, I did say Lord Jesus. I got to play that part again. Did y'all hear what he just said, people? Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. This is Smoked Out Society. I'm Havoc 3E, man. I'm going to rewind exactly what he said. Did you hear what he just said about Mississippi, folks? That's 100. That's the realest you can get it, man. Let's hear that again, man.
If they deleted those messages after they said that, hey, you know, we left him, and when they had the phone. Now, one thing we got to understand is this right here. We're dealing with the state of Mississippi. Mississippi got a cold-blooded criminal history, y'all. Especially when it comes to black folks. Especially when it comes to white folks killing black folks.
Whole facts.
You see what I'm saying? In the state of Mississippi, you can kill a black person and look, it's going to get swept up under the rug. You see, that is the history.
¿Qué?
That is still in the fabric
No joda.
of Mississippi.
No coja piedra, mono.
No, no me dejes, no jodas, porque
You
tú
see
me
what I'm
preguntas una
saying?
vaina.
Although things have changed, we're not gonna say things haven't changed, but at the same time, we gotta understand where we at. We in the deep south. We in that mud. You see, we down dirty. We in the look. Let me tell you just like this. If you go look at Mississippi history, Mississippi burning, y'all remember that.
That's a good.
You understand? And that's just one of the situations. But all the other situations, you know what I'm saying, where they have killed brothers, and I'm talking about all white juries done let them go, even though they had, I'm talking about an overwhelmingly amount of evidence proving that this white guy is guilty, but the jury said, nah, he's a white guy. We're not going to convict him because he killed the nigga. Nah, matter of fact, we're going to free you so you can go out there and kill a couple more.
God damn.
You see, this is what we're dealing with here. And that's why I believe that the mother and the father of Nolan is saying that, nah, we ain't finna just let our son die like that. Because the police is already pushing the narrative of it was an accident drowning, no one play. Hey, this.
If it was an accidental drowning, when did it happen? When did the accidental drowning happen? When was he in the water? Let's think about that. Let's say we gave them the benefit of the doubt. If they say that it was an accidental drowning, when did he drown? Because he clearly walked away with you guys and got on a boat. Like, I'm a little confused. We know that he left with y'all now. After y'all said he stood behind, y'all lied about that. We have multiple people stating and collaborating their stories that they saw him leave with y'all. Damn, people, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't fucking mathing. It is not. And I got an audio and a video to show y'all about a supposed argument or fight that was going on the beach that they believe is the four of them. This shit is crazy, yo. This shit is wild, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That it was accidental, and y'all ain't even got the autopsy report yet. You see what I'm saying? How can you say that it wasn't even no foul play? Y'all ain't even got the autopsy results yet. But they're already pushing the narrative to try to sweep this killing up under the rug. And I don't believe that his mama and them is going for it. That's why they having another independent autopsy in a whole nother state.
Yes.
So that person can look at the body and examine it probably better than what the state examiner is going to do. Because we got to understand, these people are connected. We're talking about Mississippi here. Wait a minute. We got a judge. We got lawyers. We got, people with big money down there. Yeah. And being that they connected like that, the medical examiner, if he happened to be white, hey, look, check this out, bro. My son them did some dumb shit, man. Don't put that out there. Do this, do that, and man, sweep it up under the rug. We got you. Don't worry about it. Here you go. You see, this is what we dealing with. I mean, like, I know it's probably hard to a lot of people to conceive that, but in this day and age right here, you thinking like, nah, things might have changed a little bit. No. Because we are who we are. You see, and when you come up in that type of environment where it's us against them, then it's always going to be like that. It's always going to be like that, especially if us is the majority against them, the minority. It's going to be like that in all facets of life. It's going to be like that. At the gas station, it's going to be like that. At the restaurant, it's going to be like that. The medical exam is going to be like that. At your dentist, at the doctors, it's going to be like that.
And that's the reason why Ben Crump wants the body shipped over to Washington, D.C. so that he don't even want them to touch the body. He's like, don't touch the body, put it in a bag and send it. Because he already know that they're going to try to tamper with the shit. Even the parents knew that shit from Jump Street. How you gonna go ahead and say an accidental drowning before you even seen the autopsy, anything? And then again, they already lied. They already been caught in one lie, which is the major lie that they said they left him behind. When there are multiple people and witnesses that said, nah, he left with them on the boat. Come on, man. Don't insult our intelligence, people. Don't do that. You got to respect the next man a little bit better than that. You can't feed a bullshit story like that and believe that shit's gonna go down and it's gonna work. It's no way possible. No way possible. Y'all gotta do better than that, man. This time around, they have to. There's nothing else they can do. They have to go ahead and do right this time around. They can't allow this shit to go unanswered, bro, because it's not right. It's really not right. This shit has to stop. And they're not, and then the story that's coming out is getting worse and worse. Because the more and more it's going out, the more and more this shit is going crazy. The sad part about it is that when it's all said and done, we as the people, we have already practically solved the whole goddamn crime. And we're the ones on the outside looking in. We've already basically put foot to ass. Because with the information we got already, it's fucking self-explanatory. We know something happened. You want to know what I think happened? I'm gonna keep it with you. I'm gonna picture this for you. Star football player. The three of them are jealous. They probably all play on the same team. He's about to get a Division I tryout. They probably invited him out for the 4th of July to the island to go do them. They get to the island. Once again, he outshines them. He probably got the only one that got a shorty. He kicking it, powwowing with shorty, who right now is working and coordinating with the police and law enforcement and the parents of Nolan Xavier Wells. She got her peoples collaborating on her story. I kicked it with him. He kicked it with me. We was feeling each other, yada, 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 yada. When it was all said and done, he left with the three of them, and I stood with my peoples there. You can ask my peoples. He walked away with them. They got on the boat, started arguing, probably fucking mad that he was the main attraction. One thing led to another. I think somebody pushed homeboy off the boat. Or there was a fight, boom, 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 boom. He fell off the boat. Motherfuckers kept him moving and they let him drown. Or he got pushed off the boat. Something happened. They got back to shore, went through his cell phone, boom, 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 realized his phone was up there. Instead of throwing the phone away with him, which was probably the smarter thing to do, they came back with his phone, deleted shit, and took his phone to his parents. You motherfuckers are retarded, yo. Y'all stupid. Like, seriously. Y'all should have really thought this out. Because you guys done implicated yourselves in so many ways now. Because what they're going to do is they're going to take that phone and they're going to look at the phone and see all the information that was deleted off of it. And what you guys don't understand, when you do something, there's a fucking timestamp for it, idiots. So they're going to see that while you guys, after y'all did what y'all did, from the time that y'all turned over the phone to his parents, they're just going to go backwards and see all the messages that were deleted from the time backwards that y'all gave up that phone. There'll be a timestamp on all of that stuff. They'll retrieve the messages too. They'll find everything that's on that damn messages that you guys deleted, which is crazy. It makes no sense why you would do that. Like, you would think that they were smarter since they're in college. You would think they'd be smart about that. But you know what I'm saying? Rookies. That's basically what we could say. They're rookies. They're idiots. But when it's all said and done, they're about to fry. You could already see their movement alone made them guilty. Think about it. Why did they all lawyer up? You didn't do nothing. What are you getting a lawyer for? Why did you all delete your social media accounts? Everything. You're going black. Why are you doing that for? Why are your parents doing that? All your parents did the same thing too. Why is everyone going in dark? If you guys didn't do anything, why are you so paranoid? Why are you hiding from the world? You don't want to be attacked or nothing. If y'all went black, y'all probably changed names and shit like that. But then again, you won't be able to use your face or images because people will just put that shit out there. Because I'm sure there's somebody right now out there probably scouring social media trying to find everything about y'all. Because you know that's what they're doing out here. They don't play that shit. They're trying to get all the information they can about y'all on social media, your families, everything. So no matter if y'all deleted y'all stuff, they're going to look up y'all family shit. They're going to find pictures of you probably in family albums and all that shit and everything and yada yada and all that stuff. But like I said, if you guys didn't do nothing, why y'all moving the way y'all moving? That's the sad part about it. You know, if y'all didn't do nothing, why y'all moving like that? You already know, Hacks. You already know. The lies are incredible. That's exactly what it is, Hacks. The lies are incredible.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't guilty and nothing was wrong, why are you guys lawyering up? Why y'all trying to hide from everybody? Why aren't you helping? Why aren't you going to the police and telling the police that she's lying? The girl is lying.
Yeah,
like now he's still with you. Why aren't they coming out and saying, nah, that's a fucking lie? He stood on the island with you. Why aren't they saying that? You know what I'm saying? They're not saying that. But she has people backing her up, saying that they saw when he left with them. I'm telling you, it sounded like for me, they got into a fight. They were jealous. Something happened on the boat. They threw him off, or he fell off during the fight. Something happened. That's why they kept his phone, and then they did the dumb shit. Should have just threw him off with him.
You heard?
You already know. Don't make no sense, people. Criminals are getting dumber. It's just incredible, yo. It makes no sense. And then the shit is, it's like that that dude said. That happened in the state of Mississippi. There's a 70% chance. That's fucked up that I'm gonna say this, but there's a 70% chance these motherfuckers are gonna walk. There's a 70% chance these fuckers might walk. So this is gonna be a hell of a fucking case, bro. Because you're going up against kids who have a lawyer and a fucking judge as parents. Oh yeah, this shit gonna be interesting, yo. This is gonna be really fucking interesting. I want to see how this is gonna play out, yo. Because this shit is crazy, especially when that autopsy comes back. That autopsy is gonna be wild fucking crazy. That's what's gonna determine a lot of this shit. That autopsy is gonna play a major role in how far we go with this situation. Crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I see y'all. Shout out to the Bushes. This is Smoked Out Society, home of the Rico Squad. I'm Havoc 3E, and that's Latin Pain, man. We chilling, folks. But justice, y'all already know, man. Justice for Nolan Xavier Wells, man. Can't keep happening this, man. We can't keep losing our young, prominent black and brown men and women, man. We can't keep doing this shit, man. This shit is cold. This shit is not cool. They just doing too fucking much, man. And then the shit is that they being blatant about it too. That's the sad part about it. They being real fucking blatant about it. They're not even trying to hide this shit. Don't give a fuck. They just gonna go out. Come on, man. That shit is mad suspicious, bro. And then once again, like I said, man, Why the fuck was he out there with them kids, man? Come on, man. It ain't about race or nothing like that neither, man. Why was he out there with them, man? Come on, man. Tell you, this fucking generation is gone. This fucking generation is cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. It's just fucking, this shit is out of here. These Gen Z, BAC, whatever the fuck they are, whatever letter they are, this generation of kids, they wild, bro. They wild. They out there, bro. They doing just a little too fucking much, man. And they doing that shit young, too. They ain't even waiting to grow up. They doing what they doing at a young age. They don't give a fuck, man.
Facts.
Shit crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say, man.
Yo, what happened? You got another video to play? What you got there?
Nigga, this ain't Pain. That's fucking Irv. What's poppin', bro? What's good?
Yo, I was like, let me see me false for this shit. I just fucking
yeah. Once your shit kicked in, it was too late. I was like, that's Irv. Your accent kicked in.
Yo, I was trying to hide that shit, bro. That motherfucker got a deep voice, so it's hard to do that shit. Yo, that's fucking funny, dude.
It's crazy. But yo,
I figured as I pulled up and I said, taka, and I started bullshitting.
I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, yo. But yo,
what you got to say, Habit?
Come on, man. This is your past right here. What the fuck, man? Come on. What are you seeing right now, yo? You put this is your case, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't really paying attention, you heard? Nah, I mean, you shout out to the Bronx. Yo, shout out to. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest, bro. I was on the phone. I was kind of like looking at your channel, but I was on the phone talking, bro.
Oh shit, yeah. I thought it was at first. He almost got me until he started talking like, that's Irv. Get the fuck out of here. I say, cap it. That's fucking Irv. Stop it.
Yo, you heard? 183rd, you heard? So shout out to Latin Pain, bro. This motherfucker. Oh, shit. Nah, you know what it was? I Googled Latin Pain. So when you Google Latin Pain, it pops up all kind of shit on Google. So that was an avatar from YouTube that he had. So I pressed the button, I saved it. So I was like, I'm gonna upload it. And I remember this picture. He don't really use it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, hype that fucking Irv fucking around.
Yeah, you heard? Oh shit. Nah, but I'm just fucking
Oh God.
Yo, imagine Pain pull up not knowing I'm up here. He'd be like, yo, who the fuck is that? Like, who the fuck are you? I'm the real Latin Pain.
Oh shit. What's the real Latin play? Please stand up. Please
I'm
stand up.
I'm the real Latin Pain. I'm Michael Anthony Viscardondo, coño.
Antonio Bicicleta.
Antonio Bicicleta, aka Latin Pain. I farted. I left the shit stain. Bars.
Stop the cap.
Listen, man, we gotta make the shit interesting sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, yo.
You already know. Last time I did it, sometime last year, I popped up as Cheeto Plush. You was like, shout out to Cheeto Plush. I said, who?
Yo, but it's crazy, man. This whole case is sad, bro.
Nah,
It's another
yeah.
situation, you know what I mean? I know for the fact they're gonna them three kids are in trouble. They in trouble. Something went down, and like I said, why would he even? The phone. That's the best scenario I can think of with the information that's already out there that has been provided. I believe they were jealous. They still were hanging out. Probably had smoke with each other. I see you, Plush.
What's
Yo.
good, deal?
What's good, Chino?
What's up,
Hey,
man?
yo, Chino, what up, my brother?
What's up, twin?
Ah, shit. He knows it's me.
Yeah, I see the whole thing, bro. I just clicked on that shit.
Oh, I think you just jumped on the panel. I'm about to get this motherfucker.
I logged it. Yeah. I tuned
Hey,
in.
yo,
Like
Plush, you heard? 180,
Yeah.
sir, you heard?
Yeah, you stupid.
You even got just two for a minute. She said, yo, Herb, you got me too, yo.
Sorry, I thought this nigga battery died. Nah, he's lying.
That's it.
Oh, he was up here
shit.
earlier or no? Was he up here?
Yeah, he was up here earlier. This motherfucker
Oh,
almost
shit.
got me too till I heard his voice. I'm like, this fucking Herb, get out of here.
Yeah, I was trying not to laugh, but I couldn't help it, man.
That's funny, man. No, I was about to go to sleep, man, because I gotta wake up early. But I'm like, let me see if these niggas are still on. But yeah, bro. I was watching earlier about the whole thing, bro. I'm pretty late, but that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they killed that boy, man. They killed that kid. The question is, we need to know why. Was it just because of jealousy? Really? Is that what we doing? We killing each other over fucking jealousy?
Ay, mi madre.
Ay,
Because
mi
you
madre.
got to try out for a D1 school, y'all didn't? I'm confused. Come on, man. We can't keep fucking taking life over stupidity. This shit crazy, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, this shit is wild crazy, man. That's the quicker they can get this shit done, the quicker we can. Because I'm telling you right now, there's no way in hell this kid's parents is gonna go ahead and accept this shit and walk away from this. I'm telling you, they're not doing that shit. They're gonna pursue this shit to the fullest extent of the law. They're not fucking around, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, bro. That's insane, man.
This shit is sad. This shit is horrible. Every fucking week we got a new situation with a young black man. That's crazy. What the fuck is it gonna be next week?
Shit, right?
I'm telling you,
I don't
this
know,
shit is
there's an
crazy.
agenda behind that shit though, because they choose what to cover on the news, bro. Shit happens every day. They choose what to like glamorize. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my perspective.
Fuck that. Release the Epstein files. Stop playing. You think we forgot about that shit? We didn't forget about
that's
that.
a fact.
Yeah, that shit
We did
disappeared.
not forget about that. Release the Epstein files. We have not forgotten about that. We want to know the truth, you fuckers.
They're fucking
Stop
animals.
playing.
That's probably what it is, dog. They
Yeah,
don't
these
wanna
dudes
let
were
that-
doing all kind of freaky shit with fucking rabbits and mice and all kind of shit.
Rabbits. There you go.
Fuck crazy ass. Release the fucking Epstein file.
Yeah, for real.
Embarrassing. Countries being ran by a goddamn pedophile, man. This is crazy, man.
I mean, they gave us something. You know, you can kind of connect the dots with that. Shit, what else do you need to know, man? Right or no? Like the whole piece of shit.
All that shit, bro. I think the meat and potatoes they ain't give it to us, bro. They ain't give us the juicy shit. They gave us the water. They gave us the gravy. We want the meat.
right.
Pause.
Yeah.
You want the meat. Get the fuck
What's up,
out of
Hax?
here.
What's popping, brother?
What's up,
man?
man?
You said, I want the meat. You said that shit with like authority.
Nah, get out of here.
You said,
Nah,
I want the meat. What the fuck, Havoc?
Stop playing.
Shit. Stop playing, Havoc. You heard?
You stupid.
I was up there for a minute, though.
Yeah, you always had it going. You always had it.
I was like, damn, what's the chances he'd be like, this ain't pain? Oh, you let me up? I was like, yes. I remember last time, I think you remember, Chino, I did the same through you. I put your avatar, and I wrote Chino Plush. He goes, what's up, Chino Plush? I said, yo, what's poppin', son? You play my music? He said, who the fuck is this?
Chino was like, get the fuck out of here with this doppelganger shit. What's going on?
Then I put the name as not Chino Plush. And the people were like, yo, shout out to Chino Plush. Not Chino Plush, bro. It says the name right there. It's not Chino Plush.
Fucking Shane Tsung from Mortal Kombat and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking turning to everybody and shit.
Yo, what I should have done was take one of Payne's live and just play it on my phone and just put it in the speaker, and it look like he's up here, just rambling about bullshit.
This shit is wild, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what. It just we gotta now just wait, man. Basically, we gotta wait for this autopsy. We gotta wait. I mean, right now, what we have is the 3 kids lawyered up. They've disappeared off of social media. Them and their immediate family. We found the girl. The girl admits to kicking it with him, hanging out with him, doing her thing with him, whatever it is they were doing. You know, they kicked it. She went back to her. Well, they never left because they were all in the same area. She stood with her friends and her group, and he bounced with his 3 friends. She said that she's been collaborated by people who were there in the immediate area, and they say the same thing. They watched him leave with his friends. So if this is an accidental drowning, like they trying to say, when the fuck did he get back in the water? That's what I'm saying. When did he get back in the water if this is an accidental drowning?
Wow.
The math ain't mathing. It don't make sense. And then you keep his cell phone. You tell everybody that he stood on the island with Shorty. You already lied. You told everybody he stood behind with the girl. You go to his house. You give his cell phone to his mom. And the next day, all 3 of y'all deleted all your social media accounts. Your parents did the same thing. And all 3 of you guys lawyered up.
Yeah, that's fishy right there. Only
Come on,
guilty people lawyer up, dog. No, I'm just kidding, but.
And then the girl that you say he kicked it with admitted everything. Yeah, I kicked it with him. Everything was good. We were all hanging out. And then, he left. He left with his 3 friends. And I stood with my friends. And she got her peoples who were backing her up saying the same thing. Yeah, he walked off with his 3 friends. So when the fuck did they get in the water? What happened from the time he walked off with his peoples that they supposedly went to their boat? That's my thing. It's just crazy.
So what's the autopsy say? Just drowning or?
Now the autopsy hasn't come back yet because Benjamin Crump, the lawyer, because they lawyered up with Benjamin Crump, he doesn't want them to touch the body, yo. He told them put that shit in a bag and send it to Washington, D.C. We have our own specialists and everything. We don't want y'all to do nothing with the body. Don't touch it. Don't wash it. Don't do nothing. Put it in a fucking bag and send it to D.C. That's what the fucking parents want. Don't do nothing to the body. Don't even breathe on it. Send it to Washington, D.C. We have professionals and specialists who are going to do their own autopsy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how serious this shit is. Chino, come on, man. That shit is wild. This shit don't make no sense. And like I said, them 3 boys already lied. You know what I'm saying? They already lied. They said he stood behind with the girl. The girl and her people said, nah. He walked off with them after they left.
Okay. So that's
he left with them. He walked off. The girl has already come forward. She's working with the authorities. The girl and her mother have come forward. They are working with the authorities. And the girl's sticking to her story. She's already said it. We kicked it. Me and him were kicking it. We were feeling each other and everything. But when it was time to go, he wound up leaving with his friends. I stood back with my friends. I was with my friends the whole time. Like they were hanging out in the same area. So when he left with his 3 boys. And she stood with her peoples. her peoples are saying that, yeah, he left with his 3 friends. She stood hanging out with us. We don't know what happened. Now his 3 friends are saying when they left, he stood on the island with Shorty. But they had his cell phone.
They had his cell phone, of course. Yeah, he was with them. He was with them. So the autopsy
on an island 10 miles off of land.
What? So
why would he let y'all take his phone if he stood behind? He would have kept his phone if he stood behind.
Yeah. Yeah. So they said it's a drowning, like he accidentally drowned.
They haven't. Well, we know it had to be. They found him in the water. When they found the body, he was in the water. They found the body in the water.
You'll find out if there's like a blow, trauma.
That's what I'm saying. You know, was he pushed off? Like maybe he got on a boat with them and there was an argument. We don't know. We need an autopsy to give us more motherfucking information.
And the dude was white that died, right?
No, he was black.
Oh, that's the black guy. Okay.
Yeah, the black kid with the 3 white friends.
With the 3 white. Oh, okay. That was coming together. Damn, that's crazy.
Crazy. This shit is wild.
So many murders this year, bro. Like these YNs, man.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. And you know what? The family that he was half black, half Chinese. The parents are not. They're not going for this shit. The parents are not accepting this shit. They want answers. And then this shit happens in Mississippi. He's black. You already know how they feel about black people.
Yeah, it's still racist a little bit over there, supposedly.
Yup. Supposedly, we know it still is. Them fuckers don't like nobody of color down there. Probably got 1 or 2 that might tolerate, but shit is crazy, bro. That's absolutely fucking wild, bro. They killed that kid, bro. Their stories don't match up or nothing.
I think it's got something to do with that girl, man.
You know what? I don't think so. I know there's people trying to bring the girl into it. Bro, she has too many people backing her that they never left. They were all in the same area for the whole time.
No, I meant like the reason they killed the dude was probably like because of the girl. Like it was over a girl.
The girl don't know his friends. She's never met his friends before.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He must have clicked. They must have clicked they must have met on that island and clicked.
Right.
That's what it is. They clicked on the island. He met Shorty on the island, and they were feeling each other. They were clicking, like she said. You know, I met her for the first time on the island. You know, we had a good vibe and we rocked. You know what I mean? He kicked it with me, I kicked it with him. And then when it was time to leave, I was still with my friends there. He walked off with his friends. They left. She's got people collaborating in the same thing.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. It's a matter of time.
But there's a video circulating of what it looks like him and his 3 peoples fighting or arguing or some shit like that. Let me go ahead and see if we can find that video. Yeah, like an arguing or something like that. Let me go ahead and find that. Let me see if I can find that for you.
That's important right there.
Yeah, I found the video where I had left off and saved it. Okay. Here we go. Check this out. I'm going to rewind the video. This is the supposed video of somebody filming in the argument. Here we go. Let me go back a little bit more.
Yeah, you find that shit. I'm going to spit some bars.
So check this out, Chino. Tell me.
Position without a partner pissing, been in and out of the system, screaming fuck the competition and eating your addictions. It's America's nightmare. Hothead with the ice beard, one-eyed nappy head, hood in my Nikes.
Yo, my bad, son. You heard? Play that shit.
Nah, I play Gears of War, bro. I don't play that Halo. Even though every now and then I will, I ain't gonna front. All right, so check this out, Chino, Irv. This is the video that I played yesterday in the live, detailing somebody was filming, and they just happened to catch These cats all arguing now. Look at how they all dress. Pay attention to how all these fuckers are dressed. Here we go.
Of race and racism in this country, and all of those things are understandable, but at this point we just don't know.
Agreed. And a couple of those things I want to talk to you about. That's why I have you here. Thank you, Monique. So there's a video going around that they say is an argument, and they believe that it is Nolan in the back. I don't know if you've seen this, arguing with his friends. Let's let Monique see it. We'll run it a couple of times. Here it is.
I
So
heard
you
something
heard
that
that,
sounded
right?
that's what the fuck you get.
I heard noises, yes.
And then I heard some F bombs, but I don't know if you can hear it or see it. Let's run it one more time. It's towards the end.
That's what the fuck you get.
That's exactly. That's what you heard, right? That's what the fuck you get.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's gonna play it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it? Was the audio we were hearing even coming from those people? We don't know. Were those people having the argument that other reports are saying was happening? We don't know. We can't put it together based on that sliver of video. It does seem clear, though, that he is in the video, and I believe that they have some other pictures that have surfaced of him on the island. So we at least know that he made it to the island, that he got off of the boat. We're showing pictures of the boat, and I think soon we'll know.
Oh shit, you can do that.
Party were already gone. And
okay, so check this out. Look at them. Y'all see that? That's Nolan. Yeah. Those are his three friends. Why is there like a group all looking like, what the fuck is going on here? Why are these people looking like, yo, what the fuck is the beef? What's going on here? Look at this person right here. You see this person right here with the hat? Why she's looking in the direction over there, like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on? Let me come over here, Dick. Let me see if we can see the Koza. You see? You see the fucking Koza? She's looking over there. They're all looking in this whole direction. These people looking right over here, seeing what the fuck's going on. They even, you can tell if you're looking real good, you can see that the angle they standing is like they looking over here. So something was going on here.
Right.
There was some commotion going on here that involved.
Lord, too. I could be wrong. In between.
Yeah, and look, that's what I was thinking too. It looked like there's somebody down there, right?
Yeah.
I kind of saw that, but it was like I didn't want to jump to the conclusion. I felt like I was the only one that was seeing that. Like I was willing myself to see that shit.
Right.
But yeah, we know. Yeah, you never know. But I'm saying this is what they gave up on the information they showed. So let's press play so you can see what else they say.
And those facts will be what will clear up the timeline. And then obviously the independent autopsy, whatever the state autopsy says, and whether the independent autopsy says something different, whether they notice something different.
A couple of things.
See, and she's saying the same thing, y'all. She's saying the same thing. You know, she's want that autopsy. Everybody want that autopsy, but they don't want it done in Mississippi, yo. That shit's gonna be biased, bro. It can't be in Mississippi. That shit gonna be biased. They're gonna do some fake shit.
Damn, bro.
You already know something gonna go down. If that autopsy is done in fucking Mississippi, you might as well kiss the whole case goodbye.
Oh, Mississippi wants to do it.
Wow. Yeah, because that's where everything happened.
Okay. I mean that's fair, no? But then okay. Maybe that's not. That's crazy. I've never heard no shit like that though, bro. Where they could just grab your body and fucking I don't know.
Shit's wild, bro.
If he's got stab wounds, bro, it's a wrap for those blanquitos, bro.
Yeah, like I said, they we need an autopsy. We need to see what happened. I believe they probably pushed him off the fucking boat, man.
He
I'm gonna
probably
keep
hit
it
his
real.
head. It could be an accident where like a fight gone wrong. It could be that too, where they were like scared to tell the truth and shit.
Mm.
It
That's
could be a
crazy.
lot of shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like broad daylight on the beach, bro.
Did they knock him out and throw his body in the water? Some shit. He got me thinking all kind of crazy
There
shit.
you go. That's true. They knocked him out. He fell in the water, and they kind of like let him drown, man. Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, where you was at yesterday, Chino? We had a good little content. Had a whole bunch of other shit, bro.
Oh shit! No. I went to sleep early, bro. I've been going to bed every day, bro.
Nah, I hear you, man.
On the weekends, though, I'll be up late, so.
Yeah, you already know hacks and shit is crazy, yo. It's crazy, but it's sad, and it's the reality of what's happening to young black and brown men in America. Even some Asians are going through that too. That shit is crazy.
Hey, but peace and love. I'm gonna tap back with y'all tomorrow. Have you gonna be live tomorrow or no? You don't know?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
I'm over here trying to find something. I just this shit was already shit that I already played for y'all. Time is it's 12. I'm probably gonna get up out of here too. How long I've been on here for 2 hours? Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it quits and shit. This was a good 2 hours, but I needed to put that out there anyway, fellas. We need to spread the word, man. Seriously speaking, we need to spread the word and let it be known, man. Like at some point, I know this sounds bad, but maybe our brown and black kids need to stay away from white kids for a little bit. It's a shit get a little bit better situated, yo. Maybe we might have to keep our kids isolated from certain races. I mean, it sounds horrible, but it might just be the only thing that saves our kids when they're younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think I'm wrong, you can tell me, man. But I think that would be a hell of a solution.
Nah, I hear you. You heard? I'm out of here. 183rd.
This is motherfucking crazy, yo. Well, folks, y'all already know, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came through to rock with me. I had to put the word out there for y'all. I had to spread the love. Also, do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the Virginia Beach Destroyers Youth Football Organization on YouTube. I need you to subscribe to that. It helps keep us on the algorithm for the 757 Youth Football in the area. So please make sure you subscribe to the Virginia Beach Destroyers Football YouTube page. I would really appreciate it. You can hang out down there with Coach Jose. Cool person, down to earth. But with that being said, I want to say good night to everybody. I appreciate everybody that came through. Justice for Carmelo Anthony. Justice for Nolan Xavier Wells. We need to do better, folks. Stop the shit. You know they killed that kid. Let's get it out and let's get the proof. And once again, I'm going out with the outro, with the intro to a new show that's coming out, Latinas Sin Filtro. Without filter. You already know. Talkie is just Melly the Chosen. That's Chino Plush. I'm Havoc 3E. And this is Smoked Out Society, home of the Rico Squad. We out, people.
Enos Beats on the track. Enos Beats on the track.